Hi everybody, welcome back and thank you for your support on this channel as well. I truly appreciate it. There are times when I do not particularly like being right, but it is what it is and it gives me little pleasure in this particular instance. Yes, I'm talking about Nicola Bulley again. I looked into this more, read what I could, listened to a number of interviews with a variety of professionals, including an ex detective and so forth. And indeed, it appears that unknowingly I had been right. Police have now, over the last 2 or 3 days, started to collect security camera footage from local stores and residents, something they should have done 2 weeks ago already. They have now started going door to door, which they should have done 2 weeks ago. Although they have been to the caravan park before, they had not started searching it top to bottom yesterday, something they should have done 2 weeks ago. According to a retired detective, he is absolutely flabbergasted at the fact that the Lancashire police did not close the park and cordon off the area where Nicola's cell phone and dog harness was found. According to this ex-cop, even if the police were convinced that there was an accident, they should still have closed the park and cordoned off that area until they had concluded their investigation. Of course, although police are now moving in other directions, it is a fact that possible other evidence, such as forensic evidence and biological evidence, has by now been destroyed and can never be retrieved again. Of course, law enforcement has to play catch up now, but they owe it to Nicola's family to do so as fast and thoroughly as they can. In my opinion, the leads on this case have screwed up, and not only screwed up, but did so spectacularly. In my opinion, Superintendent Sally Riley should be removed from the case immediately and replaced by another senior officer. And maybe that police department should be given some assistance from a bigger, more experienced police department. Actually, I'll even go so far as to say that Superintendent Sally Riley should be put on probation pending further investigation. Her mistakes were glaring and baffling, and I truly feel sorry for Nicola's family going through this ordeal. Before I go, there is just one other thing I would like to address, as I find that frustrating as well. No matter which channel you watch, at some point, they are all talking about where the cameras are, or where the cameras were or were not, and which path has CCTV and which one doesn't. Well, cameras are fine and does help. But if you're a criminal and you want to abduct someone, are you going to drag them along the footpaths where other people are prone to walk? No, of course not. You are going to drag or force your victim into the brush or the trees or as far out of sight as possible. So, in my opinion, cameras are a great tool, but I honestly don't think it will make much of a difference in this particular case. I think that if Nicola was snatched, she was likely dragged into tall grass or bushes or trees as soon as possible and either left there or removed later or alternatively at night under the cover of darkness. Strangely, my friend Kathy and I spoke about Nicola's car keys the day before yesterday. And we actually spoke about the fact that we did not see any mention of her car keys being found with her cell phone, the dog leash, and the dog. Now, however, I see Nicola's partner, Paul and Sol, is actually asking Mercedes to try and track the keys. Again, what a huge, unbelievable, flabbergasting dereliction of duty by the police. They should have done this more than a week ago. A neighbor is saying that Paul, very early on, asked people to keep an eye out for the keys and even organized a few people with metal detectors to go out and search. Paul himself also phoned Mercedes and asked for assistance. So, again, my question: where was police all this time? The more I hear things surrounding this case, the more astonished I become. Okay, people, that's it. A very short one. Soon as I hear something interesting or something new, I'll pop in and tell you about it. So until then, take good care of yourself and each other. Bye.